And welcome to ARCORE Germany to a new cognac review, and today it's again a cognac from the cognac house GODET. This time we have the Folle Blanche single grape bottling, and of course I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you would like to have some more information and want to see some impressions of the cognac house GODET, then have a look here to this video. In this tour I also had a chance to visit the cognac house GODET. A great tour, very nice, and so if you have not seen it, definitely worth to have a look in here. And we start with our today's review. And of course a look to the bottle, and I don't know if you have seen the review from the Montils grape bottling from GODET. I will show you the link to the review if you have not seen it. This was also, by the way, a very good cognac, and so now we have today the Folle Blanche grape, and there's also a third bottling from GODET, the Cognac single grape bottling. If I can get my hand here on a sample, I will definitely make also the review for this in the future, but yeah, I have to look if I can find it somewhere. And so now we have the further information are as followed. The cognac today from GODET, and they say it is at least 15 years old, original bottling. It's a blend. We have of course only the Folle Blanche grape today. Unfortunately it is reduced down to 40%, 70 centiliters the bottle size, no additives, and the price is €90. So now we have all the information together, and now we start also with the tasting. So, and I had a look, by the way, to the review again from the Montils grape, and the Montils grape cognac had 90 points. So yes, he reached the 90 points, which is of course also a signal here. And now we want to see how this cognac can compete here to this Montils grape. Of course we have a different grape, maybe also different age. I don't know how old the Montils grape is, and yeah, and of course it's also some time ago already where I made a review for the Montils grape. But yeah, it will be interesting to see now if you can find here the Folle Blanche identity in this cognac. Does it have a lot from the cask? How is the intensity with only 40%? This is what we want to try to find out now. And by the way, of course, don't forget, if you like the review today, leave a thumb up. Would be very happy if you do so. And also let me know if you ever had a chance to try one of these three cognacs, so from the Montils grape, Folle Blanche, or from the Cognac. Which one do you prefer? If you tried maybe all, or how did you like one of these? If you tried only one, let me know in the comments. Would be very interesting about your opinion, because yes, I will try to organize a sample also from the Cognac grape, but yes, I have to look if I can find it somewhere. So now first a look to the color, and it's a age-wise quite, yes, acceptable color in my opinion. We have here a very intense golden color, and so for 15 years should be fine. And then we want to have a look now to the nose and see what first flavors we can find here, what kind of style this cognac has. Yeah, so quite elegant, comfortable nose, not a big intensity inside, fruitiness is here, you get the floral style. Here some vanilla maybe. Floral wise, it's for me something like a jasmine, or yeah, something like a violet maybe. And some fresh red apples. Very good. A very elegant nose, and yeah, you have subtle spiciness here also in the nose, but very reserved spiciness here. So more dominant are the fruity flavor here with the apple and this floral influence. Yeah, so very good nose, but yeah, I think if we would have here maybe a little higher ABV with something, let's say 45, 44 maybe only percent ABV, then you would receive more intensity, more present flavors. So it's a very reserved nose. Okay, let's try it and see if the style continues here on the palate, or maybe we find here more intensity. Santé. So palate-wise, it gets for me personally a little bit better. First impression was a fresh mint style here on the palate, very interesting. And here you have now on the palate a little bit more from this spiciness. It's a subtle spiciness here still, but a little bit more power here on the palate. And in addition to this spiciness, you get some juicy peach here. Again, a little bit from this jasmine style, which I had here on the nose. And spiciness is, for me, here something a little bit like a cinnamon. And in addition to the cinnamon, you get some very nice toffee notes here. Very good. Yeah, so palate was the highlight for me from this cognac. And in the finish, here you miss again the little bit higher ABV in the finish. You have a medium long finish, but it loses of its strength, which it had a little bit here on the palate. This is what the cognac loses here at the end. And I mean, finish-wise, it's even a little bit more reserved for me than on the nose already. You get here some nice flavors with, again, maybe here a bit more the violets in the finish, some caramel, a little bit of some peach jam. So also here, fruity floral style continues, and left is very nice licorice here. So the style from the cognac, this fruity floral style, continues or stays here from the nose to the finish. So there the cognac is definitely in one line, and yes, you also feel here the Feuille Blanche influence definitely is tasteable here, smellable, and also very nice here the cask maturation which appears. So balance, it's a very good balanced cognac, and critic-wise it would be only for me just to have more intensity here, to get more, maybe even some spiciness here a little bit, maybe the flavors will be more present, more intense, 4 or 5% a little bit more than, of course, card frank would be amazing probably then, but 4 to 5% more would definitely push this cognac here in my opinion. I mean, you have nice flavors, fruity flavors, floral flavors I mentioned. You get the Feuille Blanche identity here in this cognac, and I would like to see a bit more alcohol, a little bit higher ABV, to get the full experience here of this cognac, because yes, it is very good balanced. It's a very good product, but we speak here also about the price of 90 euro. So yes, I think we can also have here definitely some critic if I think about what you get for 90 euro, what kind of cognac. And also maybe here the specialty at the Montils grape, that cognac wise you don't see a lot of cognac made from a Montils grape, so this is definitely very unique. Feuille Blanche grape is something you see maybe a little bit more, but also not very often than compared maybe to the Colombard grape, which is the third bottling from the series. I mean, you have Armagnac Domaine, especially here Domaine de Danis from the Tenares, where they use also only the Feuille Blanche grape, and I'm a big fan from this Armagnac from the Domaine de Danis. So yes, I think it's a good basic which this cognac offers. And now, of course, we want to have a look to the points. Just remember, Montils grape had 90 points, and we speak here about 22 for the nose, 22.5 for the palate, 21.5 for the finish, and 22 for the overall impression. So we have 88 points for this cognac. It cannot reach the 90 points. And of course the review from Montils grape is some time ago, and I cannot remember exactly how this cognac tastes, but I knew that I had a very good experience when I tried it, and it was special with the Montils grape, and the Montils grape was very nice, also tasteable in this cognac. And I don't know, by the way, how old the Montils grape cognac was. Now we speak here about the age of at least 15 years. So don't know anything about that, but yeah, I think the Montils grape had for me a little bit more, or was a little bit more special, more unique, I mentioned, and yeah, so we have here 88 points, which is still, of course, a very good result. And if you like to try a cognac for a blanche single grape cognac, there are not a lot on the market, of course, then this is definitely also a recommendation, because yeah, you get here a very nice experience. And yes, it's just that you don't expect here too much intensity in this cognac, too much complexity, maybe even here because of that, but very nice product. So now we are at the end of the review. Of course, we hope you like it. Have a great time. See you next time on my YouTube channel.